What up, YouTube? It's your girls, Sierra and Brittany, also known as Famous Rose and the Princess B. We're bringing you guys another video. And today the topic is domestic violence in the lesbian and gay community. Our opinions on it, how we feel about it. Obviously, everybody's going to have their own opinion on it. So whatever we say, don't get offended by it. I have a feeling that me and Brittany are not going to agree on this topic. But yeah, this is pretty much just our insight on it. So, Britt, how do you feel about domestic violence inside the lesbian and gay community?
Well, I think that a lot more lesbians are in abusive relationships than people care to admit. Um, and I think that it's in the gay and lesbian community. I think that for me at least, because I was in an abusive relationship for a very long time. And to be honest, the only reason that I can now look back and say that I stayed is because I lost so much because of that relationship that something in me wanted to justify staying. So I stayed even longer. Um, and when you lose your friends and your family and your church, you look and you think, I must have lost this for something. There must be something here. And I don't even think that you really think that, out and know that you're thinking that. I think it's all subconscious. And you stay because you've lost everything else. And so there needs to be value somewhere. And you become extremely codependent on this relationship that is extremely unhealthy, but you stay because you have nothing else. So friends and families, and anyone out there that has someone and thinks that tough love is the best solution, you're absolutely wrong. It leads you to find solace in that relationship when you should leave. So, I don't know. What do you think?
But how do you feel? But honestly, for me, I feel like if I'm in a relationship and obviously with a girl and she puts her hands on me, then I'm going to defend myself. Mm-hmm. It is different in straight relationships because at the end of the day, a man has the power that a woman will never have. So, we can't go and beat up a man. But if you put your hands on me as a woman, I'm going to put my hands back on you. And I feel like it's the same way. With studs, if a femme is putting her hand on a stud, I don't see the problem with the stud hitting her back. Because at the end of the day, they're both girls. If you can put your hands on me, then I have a right to put my hands on you.
Right, but I don't think that changes because you're a lesbian. I mean, if a guy puts his hands on a girl, the girl's going to try and hit him just the same.
Okay, so you're telling me if a femme is like slapping a stud in the face, whatever, she doesn't have no right to hit her back. Why? Because she's a stud? Because if we were in the streets and it wasn't a girlfriend and a girl hits another girl, they're going to fight it out.
Right.
Right.
That's fine. That's justified. I think that in general, there's no justification in being in a relationship with somebody who puts their hands on you when they're upset.
Right. And that's true. If you're in a relationship, any domestic violence is going on, then that should probably be a relationship that you leave. You probably shouldn't be in a relationship like that.
Right.
But if I just feel like if somebody puts their hands on their partner, they have the right to put their hands back on them. That's just how I feel. But I do not agree. I'm not telling you guys to hit your girl. That's not what I'm saying. I don't agree with it at all. But I
see what you're saying. I think that what you're saying is like a girl shouldn't hit their partner, like the feminine girl shouldn't hit someone without the expectation that they're going to get hit back.
Exactly.
And I understand that.
But I do not agree.
What?
In domestic violence at all.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I think that has a place in the argument. I think that really we're on the same side. Mm-hmm. Because there are so many other ways to express yourself and express your anger other than physical violence. Mm-hmm. So I do think that we're on the same side. We just are looking at two different points. A girl may get upset with her boyfriend and slap him, mm-hmm. and then if he hits her, he's like, you're a jerk, mm-hmm. or you should go to jail. And you're saying a girl shouldn't hit her girlfriend, a feminine girl, hit her stud or masculine girlfriend and not expect to get slapped back because you're both girls.
Right.
But I'm saying, in general, femme, stud, gay, straight, don't hit anybody.
Right.
Just like we teach our kids. Don't hit.
Keep your hands
it's
to
the same
yourself.
thing. Right. Keep your hands
on
to
your
yourself.
knees. Hands on your knees.
Really? Really? You gotta make this is not a funny topic, honey. Anyways, I think that, we let it slide more in our community.
And I also think before it gets to that point, there's a lot of things that you can do before it gets to that point. If you're arguing, if somebody needs to leave, then that's what you can do.
Yeah.
If you need to just go for a walk, lock yourself in the room, go to the bathroom, take a shower, like do anything to prevent it from turning into a physical altercation.
Yeah.
And I think there are a lot of ways that, people can handle it before it gets to that situation. But unfortunately, in some cases, it does. And
in a lot of cases.
Yes, it does. And
I know a lot of masculine, butch, stud, aggressive women that cannot say they haven't been in a relationship where they put their hands on their girlfriend. Mm-hmm. And I think that a lot of girls look at it like how you look at it, like we're both girls, so she hits me, I'm gonna hit. But at the end of the day, why would you want to stay with somebody? And I can say why would you want to stay, because I stayed for 7 years.
And that's, yeah.
But I just think that it's not okay. At any point, it's not okay as the femme to get mad and slap your girlfriend. It's not okay as the stud to choke your girlfriend out because she's on the phone or you don't know what she's doing or where she's been. It's not okay.
And for me, this is just my opinion. I feel like a lot of girls that are in abusive relationships, they look at it as this person hit me because they love me, or this person hit me because they care about me. Mm-hmm. Because if they didn't, they would have never got that upset at what I did, or
right.
Because
for them
they're
to put jealous.
Exactly.
That means they care.
Exactly,
right.
And that's not the case. I'm not saying that they don't love you. You know what I mean? But if you love somebody, you're gonna make sure they're
they don't love you. I'm saying it because what? How can you love someone and at the same time express such hatred towards them? To physically harm someone is a form of hatred.
Right.
So I'm saying they don't love you for sure. Because I've been the girl that stayed, left, traveled across country and went back. Mm-hmm. Left again and went back and left again. I'm saying they don't love you.
And that was my problem because I was in an abusive relationship also. And I felt like this person loves me. That's why they're putting their hands on me. It's because they love me. And it's because they care about me. They got mad because I went out and talked to somebody else. So if they're jealous, then that means they care. And that's not the case at all. No. And I agree with what you say 100%. If you love somebody, you're going to make sure they're safe. You're going to make sure they're not hurt. And instead of being the one hurting them. So, and I think in the lesbian community, domestic violence gets pushed right under the carpet.
Yeah.
It's not acknowledged like it is if it was a straight relationship.
Right.
And it's not okay.
I think that we need to, as women, we're supposed to be women who love women. And that's not what we're doing if we're in abusive relationships.
Right.